We're in Sydney, Australia. Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to be taking you around all our trip in Sydney, Australia, and all the amazing time we had with our family and spending all the beautiful time in Sydney, Australia. Sydney is indeed beautiful. It is one thing to go to Sydney in the summertime and another thing to go to Sydney during the winter time. And yes, we are in Sydney during the winter. It's beautiful how Sydney weather is totally opposite of the world weather. When it's cold in Sydney, it's definitely summer. Like where we're coming from, it is totally summer and hot. And here we are with the beautiful, awesome weather of Sydney. We can't wait to explore the city. In this video, we'll take you around the city of Sydney on the helicopter, exploring and showing you the beauty of Sydney from the sky. And also, we'll be taking you straight to Sydney Zoo. If you're a lover of animal, we are in Australia, guys. You're gonna see all the amazing animals, from koalas to kangaroo, you name them. We'll be taking you to see the famous Blue Mountain and as well taking you around the big boss of Sydney to view the city of Sydney around as well. And after that, we'll be taking you to the famous beach in Sydney, the Bondi Beach. And if you're a lover of wildlife and sea life, we're also going to be taking you to Sydney Wildlife and Sea Life in this beautiful video. If you're ready to see the beautiful city of Sydney, then stay tuned and continue to watch our video. First on our list is going to be flying over the city of Sydney. So here I am, boarded already and about to fly to explore the city of Sydney from the sky. I have never felt this weightless in my life. Immediately the helicopter took off, it felt like I was in the air, like a bird, guys. If you're visiting Australia, then this should be on your bucket list because, guys, you are going to see the city of Australia from the sky, so clear and beautiful. And today weather is so awesome, so I guess I chose the right day to watch the city of Sydney from the sky. While we were flying in the sky with our headphones on, the pilot is telling us and describing every area from us from the sky. So he's like, look out over there, you can see the Blue Mountain. So we get to know, even while we are flying up in the sky, we get to see whatever building we see. It's been explained by the pilot. So it's an amazing tour. So whenever you're in Australia, just let this be on your bucket list, guys, because you're going to know about the city from the sky. Over there is the Sydney Tower Eye, and we're able to go to the very top also to explore the city of Sydney, which you will see in this video. So stay tuned, guys, because this video is packed with everything that has to do with visiting Sydney. If you got this video, then visiting Sydney and taking your bucket list is going to be absolutely easy. Now we are heading towards the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge, and then we'll be heading towards the Sydney Opera House. Looking at it from the sky is so beautiful, guys. Flying over the city of Sydney is like another amazing experience you don't want to miss, because you get to learn about Sydney and you see them from the sky. While we were flying over the ocean, he was like, look out for some whales, and I was like, okay, this is going to be awesome, you know. We had to fly over the beautiful water and the harbor and everything around this place is so beautiful, and it seems like I'm in a movie, but I'm flying over the city of Sydney, Australia. Honestly, the helicopter experience is one you don't want to miss. Just look at that in the video. They are so good with what they do. He was hovering around, explaining the entire city for us, showing us around and telling us about places. So all you just need to do is have your headphones on and you listen to it, and then you see the view of the city up from the sky. And we were able to hover around. After hovering around Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, now we are heading towards the Bondi Beach. At this point, he was like, look out for some whales. For me, I was looking at the clear, beautiful water. It looked so beautiful. And now this is Bondi Beach and the view of Bondi from the sky. It looks so beautiful. And I was able to go down. After seeing it from the sky, I'm like, I'm not just going to have the view from the sky. I'm definitely going to have a walk around and run around Bondi. It looks so beautiful. Bondi Beach is one of the most famous beaches in the world. And the name Bondi comes from an Aboriginal word meaning water breaking over rocks. Bondi is a surfing hotspot. Waves range from beginner friendly to pro level. The Bondi Surf Beta Life-Saving Clubs is the world's oldest surf life-saving club in Bondi, and they have all of them right here in Bondi. Over here is the Bondi Iceberg Pool, built in 1929 and is one of the most photographed ocean pools in the world. On a hot summer day, Bondi Beach can attract over 40,000 visitors in a single day. Bondi is a hub for fitness, which is exactly why I'm coming here for a walk after this helicopter tour. They said it's a hub for fitness, yoga and coastal walk, which is exactly what I'm going to do. You will see locals running or doing sunrise swim. I've seen all of that and I'm definitely going to do that, and you'll see all of them in this video. I call this a view of Bondi from the sky. If you love to relax and have fun and have a good relaxed moment, then definitely Bondi Beach should be on your bucket list. And when you're visiting Bondi, let this be at the back of your mind, a place for tranquility, peace and beautiful environment. Aside the view of Opera House and Sydney Harbour Bridge, Bondi View is one of the most top for me. The tour on the sky is about 45 minutes and you get to have all the amazing time up here in the sky with all the beautiful explanation why you're putting this on. The pilot does an amazing job, and I can tell you get to know the city of Sydney just in 45 minutes in the sky. So what you want to bear in mind is when you're booking this helicopter tour, especially I did this during the winter season, and I'm so glad I chose the perfect clear day, because in the winter it can rain, but check the weather before you make your booking so you get all the beautiful view and you are outside and you're not able to get the amazing view of Sydney because you booked a long time. So put that at the back of your mind. So this is what Sydney looks like if you're to view Sydney from the sky, and you view Sydney from a very clear and calm way right up in the sky. So you want to put that helicopter tour on your bucket list. Now we are making our way to land, and it was an amazing experience, I must say. Whatever I've covered in this video can never do justice to what we've seen up there in the sky. Next is going to be another experience, so stay tuned in this video guys, and I'll be taking you to another one. And next on our list is a visit to Sydney Zoo. We are in Sydney Zoo guys, and who comes to Australia without seeing the kangaroo? Definitely not me. If there is any family friendly place to visit with kids or to have an amazing experience, definitely the Sydney Zoo. Super excited when I saw the koala. Imagine the koala with the little one underneath. Can you see that? No wonder they call the koala hugs. Sydney Zoo was such an amazing experience for us. We saw all the beautiful animals, all the wonderful time looking at all the animals. And next we made our way all the way to the Blue Mountain. Now, Blue Mountain is just 2 hours west of Sydney, making it a popular day trip. It is called the Blue Mountain because of the blue haze created by eucalyptus oil released from the millions of trees. And it is home to the 3 sister rocks you can see over there, the rock formation, which is the most iconic viewpoint when you get to the Blue Mountain. This place is a hiker paradise, so if you love hiking and you are in Sydney, you want to just take a 2 hours drive all the way to the west of Sydney to have a beautiful view and do all your amazing hiking here on the Blue Mountain. The Blue Mountains are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting over 1 million hectares of wilderness. Once you're coming here, especially during the winter, we are here during the winter and it is super cold here. So you want to come here with your jacket and your gloves and be ready. It is super windy. It is said to have the world's steepest passenger railway, a glass floor skyway, and cable cars with stunning view. We are not leaving anything untouched in Sydney. We want to see every beautiful part of Sydney, and that is why we hopped on the big bus, which is going to be taking us around. And trust me, once you put this earpiece on, you are going to know everything about every corner of the city of Sydney. Now you can see them dancing to the wonderful music, the Dance Monkey song, and also you're going to be learning everything about the street of Sydney from every corner, telling you about the year, the time. Oh my god, the big bus should just be on your bucket list. The Big Bus Sydney is a hop on and hop off sightseeing bus. It covers Sydney's most iconic landmark with open top view, which make it easy for us to view the city. The bus has 2 main routes, but this time around we are doing the city tour, the red route. We are not choosing the blue tour because the blue tour goes around the Bondi Beach. So the red tour will be taking us around the Opera House, Harbour Bridge, the Darling Harbour, the Rocks, Hyde Park, and the Central Station. So right now it is taking us straight and very up close to the Sydney Opera House. So once you hop on the red bus, it will take you very close to the Opera House and also get you a beautiful view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You can hop off to explore the city, run around the botanical garden, and then once you're ready, you come to the bus stop where the bus come around to pick you up and you continue your journey in exploring the city. This is St. Mary Cathedral in Sydney, and it's one of the city's most iconic landmarks, full of history and beauty. And the big bus is taking us all around to get an amazing view of the St. Mary Cathedral Church. It's the spiritual home for Sydney Catholic community. The big bus is like a moving guidebook to Sydney. Here are some of the amazing features on the big bus. It offers audio commentary in multiple languages and flexible on one ticket gives you unlimited hop on and hop off for days. So we have 2 days pass, so we are going to be using that to hop on and hop off anytime we get to any location we want to explore. So if you're a first timer to Sydney, you get to see the highlight in one go. It is one thing to fly over the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it is another to come up close on the big bus as well. So don't you want to get all that amazing experience as well? It's our day 2 on the Sydney bus, so we'll be exploring some locations that we were not able to explore in the last one, and then we'll stop over at the wildlife to see the wildlife of Sydney and also to the sea life as well. So stay tuned in this video. Once we were done from the wildlife, we headed straight to the sea life. next activity on our bucket list is to see the city of Sydney from the tallest building in Sydney, which is the Sydney Eye from the top. We have visited top iconic building in the world, from the Eiffel Tower in Paris to Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So this time around we are exploring the one in Sydney. Here we are, we made it to the top, and it's time to view the city of Sydney from the tallest building in Sydney, the Sydney Eye. That's St. Mary's Church that we went over on the big bus. That is the view of St. Mary Church here from the tallest building. We had an amazing time up there. That is exactly where we are coming from the top of that tall tower. Fun time for the kids to play around. The beautiful part of Sydney for me is how everywhere is green. There is park provision for people to play around, walk around, fitness. So beautiful. Once we made our way from the top of the Sydney Eye, we were able to play around the park, and then we walked across to St. Mary's Church. So this is St. Mary Church. I said to myself, I'm definitely visiting Bondi Beach, and I'm taking a walk around Bondi, and here we are, I'm around Bondi Beach now. This is the view of Bondi Beach, and I'm going to be taking a walk around to catch the glimpse and soak in the serenity of this beach. This is the Bondi Iceberg Pool, built in 1929, and it is one of the most photographed ocean pools in the world. I had one of the most beautiful and peaceful walk in the morning. The place is calm, peaceful, and beautiful. The rocks felt like it wasn't real. I have to climb them to feel it. It looked so beautiful. There are other people out here catching the beauty of this nature and the wonderful beauty of Bondi Beach. Here I am climbing
see
in
you
between
struggling.
rocks to get one of the most
a rock
amazing
climbing.
photo you can think of. Bondi Beach is indeed beautiful. It is one thing to look at it from the sky, and it is another to come up close and have a feel of it. I saw this beach from the sky and I told myself there is definitely no reason why. Nothing is stopping me from getting up close to feel this beauty. The blue, the water is perfect, it's beautiful.
You guys are basically fishing this ocean.
This is one of your reasons to visit Bondi Beach, to catch a view and feel of all this nature, guys. Next, I went into their central park to take a walk, and then we decided to go into the wood. The noise and the sound and the peace and quiet coming from here, my goodness, I just don't know how I will explain that in this video. If you love walking in nature, exploring nature, and having a feel of nature, then you are in Sydney, Australia. You should definitely go to the park and take a walk and have a feel of nature in the park.
You made it out.
Visiting Hillsong for me was like a dream come true. I haven't been listening to Hillsong music and all of that, and then I'm in Sydney, Australia. I'm definitely not going to miss out visiting Hillsong, which is exactly what I did. Had the conference, so it was a golden opportunity for me to be here. And believe me, my life was never the same when I came here.
You will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witnesses. In order to be his witnesses, we need to be witnessing something. Sometimes we think about formation as just a testament to a life that Jesus lived 2,000 years ago, but it is a testament to a life that he is living with us, and we are witnessing continually what he is at work doing. If we are to be witnesses, we need to be witnessing what is taking place, what Jesus is.
Yes, it's every time we come to worship, we remember God's goodness. We remember his grace in our life. We remember how far he's brought us. We remember his holiness. We remember that he is God and we are not. It's a time of just, it's amazing what that does. It's a moment to lift our eyes off ourselves and to lift our eyes to the greater story, that there is a kingdom that lasts forever. That kingdoms rise and fall, and man, we watch the news, we watch our world, what life is unfazed, is always by my side, and he's talking to me like I don't know the lyrics, and it's like the one amazing moment of my life is writing.